What's Ted Tollner going to do this next year? I know you've got a position in the athletic department, but you're not going to step away from coaching, are you?
Blaine, I'm not sure. I'm fortunate that there's something here. I just want to do something productive and positive for somebody. You know, my ego has always been in place, I think, and I just like to contribute and help some program, whether it's San Diego State or somewhere else, you know, have a chance to be successful.
Well, you've done a wonderful job, and you've done it with class, and that's the most important thing. You respected your players, and people respect you, Ted, and we want to wish you nothing but the very, very best.
Thanks, Eddie. I appreciate it.
Okay, right, Ted Tollner on his final night here at San Diego State, getting a win. And McDonald's, you know, presents the play of the game, brought to you by your local McDonald's, where we love to see you smile. Now, here it is, the McDonald's play of the game.
Boy, and the player of the game gets the play of the game. Larry Ned going to bounce it inside. Looks like he stopped and then breaks it to the outside using that great leg drive, 33 yards, getting into the end zone for one of his many touchdowns and a few of those 200-plus yards. Larry Ned with the McDonald's play of the game.
All right, the Aztecs get a win. They beat the Cowboys by a final of 38-16.
Difference in Steve Fisher's Aztecs this year. Sure, they're a more talented basketball team, and that'll get them through shaky performances like the one tonight against Norfolk State, but they're going to have to play a whole lot better. They hope to make some noise this year. Steve Fisher is very open about his better talent, but just as honest about their poor play last weekend against Texas Tech. Things should be different in the home opener, right, against tiny Norfolk State. Tony Bland, the Randy Holcomb, that's nice. But the Spartans were in this thing the whole way. Jacoby Hicks hits the three. Carlo Kovacic knocked down 10 points, gets the triple and one there. Nice, but the Aztec interior defense very suspect. Norfolk with easy inside buckets all night. It wasn't until late that the Aztecs would pull away. Holcomb hammered down 2 of his 23. Bland led all scorers with 24. 78-71 Aztecs at New Mexico State on Saturday.
At the Red Raider Classic. The hope, of course, is the Aztecs will get a crack at the General. But first, State must get past Northern Iowa, and that's exactly what they do tonight, defeating the Panthers 71-57. The new kid, Tony Bland, leading the way with 24 points. Randy Holcomb pitched in for 16. State advances to the Red Raider title game, where they'll face, you guessed it, it's a different sweater, but the General remains the same. Bobby Knight starting anew as the Lord and Czar of the Red Raiders program, and actually he puts on a little bit of a show for his new disciples. Watch, he's upset at the turnover here, so he'll stalk off all angry and everything. The nightlife is on in Lubbock. They start with a win over Lehman Mary, 75-55. That means they'll play State tomorrow.
Steve Fisher's bunch welcoming Jerry Tarkanian and the Fresno State Bulldogs to Cox Arena. Tark won't like this result, but Fisher sure will. Fresno State missing their big star, Melvin Eli. Oh, that darn NCAA. Aztecs trailing by 1 just before the break. Randy Holcomb trying desperately for the lead, and right here he'll get the tip. Aztecs by 1 at the break. Holcomb finishing with 19. Second half, State played maybe its best basketball in school history. Al Fox making his first start of the season money. Made 5 of 7 threes, led the Aztecs with 25. Then it's Fox. This is a terrific pass to Bland. Equally as terrific pass to Mike McHale. He finished with 17. Aztecs by 12 midway through the second half. McHale again. Oh, it is so nice to have a post player. The guy took over down the stretch. Aztecs win. They upset number 16 Fresno State by 15. It's SDSU's first win over a ranked team since beating Hawaii back in '98. And they're partying tonight, you can bet, at Montezuma Mesa.
I know a lot of players on that team, but it just, I mean, they're a ranked team. They're a good team. I know those guys, so definitely it means tons and tons to me to beat them.
I'm hungry. You know, I've missed 4 games. You know, I thought I could have helped the team in those 2 losses we had. So, you know, I'm just trying to make up for that. You know, I'm just trying to do my part.
Well, the city champs.
And he would eventually chew on his towel and chew hard. Al Fox, F-A-U-X. Not a bookstore conglomerate, but he put the threes in mass. 5 of 7 from long range. Finished with 25 points. In the second half, Eric Sanders with a rejection. Tony Bland gets it up to Mike McHale. Aztecs up by 12. Then they just have some fun. Off of a Fox steal, McHale slams one home. He had 17. Tony Bland with a little showboating. And then here's McHale with a big slam dunk. Fresno State loses. State wins by 15 after the game. Al Fox talked about Steve Fisher's approach to practice after the loss to USD.
He was real critical on what we did in practice. When we watched the film, we was very disappointed, but we played terrible that game, and we just wanted to come out and play hard and try to make no mistakes.
Al Fox, look behind you at the scene. Did you ever think you would see anything like this at San Diego State?
Yeah, that's why I came here. You know, I knew we was capable of beating this team. There was no doubt in our mind that we would lose to this team.
This team finally played tonight like everybody thought they would play. They didn't play that way the other night at USD, but they finally made people believe a little bit tonight at Cox Arena. The Aztecs were embarrassed after losing at USD on Wednesday night, but thrilled after upsetting 16th-ranked Fresno State tonight at Cox Arena. Jerry Tarkanian wondering what he could do. Smile, Tark. You didn't have Melvin Eli, but that's all right. Meanwhile, Al Fox, 3 of his 25. He's had 3 straight games of big-time scoring. Chris Jeffries for Fresno, what a player he is. Answers, he had 27. Just before the half, the Aztecs down 1. Watch this. Randy Holcomb beats the buzzer. He had 19 points, 9 rebounds. Holcomb started his career at Fresno State. Was he thrilled tonight or what? Chris Walton starts the fast break. Wide open. Tony Bland with a little showtime. And then in the end, Mike McHale, 2 of his 17, and take that. The Aztecs won it 93-78, and look at them after the game. The student body went absolutely nuts. I haven't seen that. I don't think anybody's seen that at San Diego State in a long, long time.
San Diego State Aztecs closing in on their 5th win, Coach. The Aztecs going to go to 5-0 at home. And this score is going to raise some eyebrows around the country tomorrow. Al Fox, yes.
That was a great pass thrown by DeAndre Moore. That was not an easy pass. We'll take a look if we have time on replay. That was beautiful.
Al Fox with 25. Aztecs with Holcomb ahead. Fox ahead. McHale. Flush it. Mike McHale. This is how he played as the California Junior College Player of the Year. And the San Diego State Aztecs have blown out the Fresno State Bulldogs. Jeffries answers. Was that a 3? Yes, it was. 27 for Jeffries. And the Bulldogs still hustling. Wide open is Jackson, and Jackson finally hits. So the Aztecs can't get careless here. They throw it away. Jackson for 3. And Holcomb rebound. Give it to a free throw, Randy. Give it to Bland. Big Randy goes to the dribble. He'll give it to DeAndre, his buddy. 11 seconds to go. And this one is over.
Just pull it out. Pull it out as the clock winds down. Aztecs, big win.
The Aztecs upset 16th ranked Fresno State. Pandemonium here at Cox Arena. The fans have stormed the floor. Certainly one of the biggest wins in San Diego State basketball history.
And this is a game that everybody that follows San Diego State basketball circled on their calendar. Even last year, they waited for this night, hoping they could take down Tarkanian and the Fresno State Bulldogs, and they were able to get it done.
Disappointing loss at USD on Wednesday. How were you able to turn it around and come back and get this upset tonight?
Coach was hard on us in practice. You know, he was real critical on what we did in practice. When we watched the film, we was very disappointed, but we played terrible that game, and we just wanted to come out and play hard and try to make no mistakes.
Al Fox, look behind you at the scene. Did you ever think you would see anything like this at San Diego State?
Yeah, that's why I came here. You know, I knew we was capable of beating this team. There was no doubt in our mind that we would lose to this team.
Al Fox, congratulations. Big night tonight for Al Fox. He scores 25 points to lead the San Diego State Aztecs. The Aztecs pull the upset. They win here in Cox Arena, 93-78. We'll come back. We'll have more for you right after this.